J Bars, don't forget the name, don't forget to watch your back when you be rolling on the lane. Headed towards the head of the game, dumping all the pain in my backpack with wet pants, jogging on the rain. It's not at all a game, my niggas we ought to invest in making meaningful music instead of claiming the best rapper alive. I feel like I'm ahead of my time, maybe I'm gifted with some extra brain cells on my mind. I'm better than the man I was like 7 seconds ago. That's why the top of the letter is 7 stories below. Who better this bars, the general god, animal vile, they can eat you dead or alive. Better do not take me for these other rappers who get on the record and spit shit, thinking that rapping is simple as having a thick bitch sit on your lap at the back of the class, having a practical session heads to the back of her ass. I also done did it, admittedly, but then again, a time came, then I had to grow up fast. Refuse to accept that it's okay to show up last. Long as you know where you're headed, just let them flow right past you. I'm switching positions, I hope I don't pass the turn. So if I crash and burn fast to ashes, or even if my raps get wrapped in plastic, dragged to the back of the corner and packed in stacks and burned, then I might have to come back with a better return. Cause giving up is not an option, and if that's a concern, mama, don't worry or stress so much. Perhaps the original plan has always been to keep the best for last. Fully loaded and automated, I'm ready to blast. Push a button and duck, run for your life if you're asking me. Recognize a nigga getting checks, that's some badass nigga. Don't think a nigga don't beat that shit. You never heard me, I'm gone, never repeat that shit. I spit this shit, defeating the system. Inconspicuous wisdom to feed in the streets. It's a gift, take it and try it on, see that it fits. This shit is legit, like real spit written in ink. I quit it and equipped with sick intellect into its infinity pieces and beats in instrumental. Gemini flex, signing checks in pencil. That's the next best step on the ladder. Gas pedal is pressed, bladders about to burst and splatter all over his coat, choke him to death as I drove over his bold shoulders and broke all his bones. Nobody noticed I'm cold. Snow in the summer with niggas out in the open exposed, hoping the sun is gonna come up any moment. They don't know how to cope with the seasons. It's the reason they be choking on the mic while I'm breathing, so easily floating on top of the ocean, toppling boats over this old poverty yoke that a broken black nigga should carry every time that he opens his heart and his mind to the world. It's so scary and cold, it's heavy the load that you can't even carry the load of the world on your shoulders. A weary mind letting it go, holding on to the spoken words, stories that have never been told before. Never has there ever been a rapper this bold before. Exploring all four corners and crossing borders, restoring order, searching for all of my lost daughters and sons. I call upon you to come forward and join forces together. The front line can never be broken open. Hopefully this unspoken word should have already awoken the whole world before I get to the end of this verse. Damn it, it hurts me worse if you know there's nothing you can offer to help, because I need a lot of help myself. It's hard to do it on my own, I gotta face the facts. My plan's ruined, but I'm never walking out of myself. You gotta be lying. My mission is simple, run until you run out of time, nigga. Cause I'm never gonna run out of rhymes. Wired with wireless connection with the ladder you climb. So better understand that J Bars is alive, a rebel in disguise, fighting with the devil inside me.